Okie dokie now. What I have right here is a hole. You can see that big gaping hole right there behind me and a water meter. Well, that water meter, I'm gonna take you in close. I'm gonna show you in phases what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm finding it, and I actually did find it. So here is the pipe right down here. You do not want to hit the pipe, okay? So be very gentle digging down. You want to take your time digging down around the meter. There's the pipe right there. I don't exactly know what kind of pipe it is yet, but it's black pipe of some sort. It could be lead, or it could be, I don't know, copper, or just plastic. I have no idea. We'll see. I'm gonna dig down below it and uncover it gently digging around. And you can see I have the water meter lid off, and that right there is exposed to turn the water off. If you need to turn the water off, it's just right there. You clip on that and turn it off, okay? And that'll be real easy, and because the water will stop spraying out if you hit it. If you do hit it, if you don't hit it, it'll look just like this. But if you do, turn that off, and then this will stop, okay? Then bucket the water out and keep digging. You're gonna need to shut the water off anyway to connect it at the back of the house. But in some cases, if you need it and you haven't finished digging, you might have to fix this portion if you do bust it. So just be careful and don't bust it. All right. Now, in this case, nobody lives here, so it's not that big of a deal. I do like having the water on though, so I'm gonna try not to hit it. And this is what I'm doing. I'll see you guys back here in about 6 hours. this is what it is looking like currently. You can see there is my trench directly towards the 2 meters, the gas line and the water line. I'm gonna go ahead and dig up both and check both and see what we have here for going forwards for the future. That way everything's new and we know everything's been replaced and we know exactly what's there. It is pouring down rain out here and it's kind of let up a little bit. I had to take the video inside because the phone obviously was getting wet. So right now I'm currently about 12 to 15 foot down this trench. So we gotta do 3 times more of this. It is actually the next day and you can see there's still water in the trench, but it's not terrible. I dug all through the rain, so I was digging out the water in the dirt as I was digging it out, so it's not terrible. But there's a lot of groundwater, even though it was actually dry, kind of dry. There's a trench right here and you can see it's full of water right there. Okay, really full of water. There's crawdads in there. It's always got water in it. So I think there's a bunch of groundwater down below here. And anyway, this is like the groundwater level. So anyway, that's probably why the plumber did this right there at that level, both of these things, because the old line right here, this is a steel line, which is what I did at my duplex. But this is unpainted, and I did a steel line that's been painted 3 coats. Okay, go check out my gas series playlist. But anyway, I just ran a line like this, and you can see this here was done in about the 60s, maybe the 50s to the 70s. I'm gonna say about the 60s. This was late in the 60s, and this was late in the, whoever the plumber was that did this. So they digged one trench like this, and they replaced the little kick out or whatever, the little leg, and then this orange pipe here, and this right here, okay, all at once. So I'm gonna say the 60s or the 70s, okay? And an electrician updated the panel box at the same time. So whoever bought the house or sold the house did a bunch of work, and that's been about, gosh, it's been a long time, 40, 50, 60. It's been about 60 years since anybody's touched this, and I digged all of these roots out. Look, all of these roots were intertwined inside those pipes. I used my shovel and that pickaxe, just like I did in the video, just picking inch by inch through all these roots. Look at all these roots, guys. Just a nightmare. It took me about 6 hours to go through all of those roots, just right here by the tree. Okay, from right here at the meters, cutting through all this, and you can see it does not stop, just all the way down. I want to be clear on this before I keep moving, and it stops. It limits it down a little bit over here, far away from that tree. But when you get down there, there's a bunch more roots. There's even one huge one sticking out right here, and several others. You can see there's even roots inside the water. Anyway, it was a really tough dig, but you can see I've separated the dirt from the roots, so I've gotten all the roots out. I've put all the dirt here, which will backfill inside that hole. Since we cut all this, and it's been, like I said, 60 years since anyone's cut through here, now we'll run our new pipe, our new water line, and this is okay. I'll just cover it with something, and I'll cover this with something, put some insulation on those pipes. We'll crimp on right there and run them down the same trench again, just like this before. I want to show you another thing. All I'm doing now, the next day here, I'm taking the shovel and I moved this pipe. Now that we've dug around, I've moved it from where it was over here to over here, so I could uncover that water line, which was directly underneath it. So I moved it over, and now I'm digging another layer of dirt all the way down, and I'm gonna get this water to go in the ends, and I'll show you how to pump water out of a hole, and I'll make a separate video on that coming up shortly. But anyway, I'm gonna keep digging now that I've moved this pipe over. I'm gonna dig all this dirt right here, dig all the way down, and get this level and get this water pipe uncovered, okay? And then I'll make a separate video busting that water line to show you what it looks like before I replace it. So that'll be a fun one. But anyway, so I'm gonna get this dirt out of here, and I'll see you guys back here once this is completely, all the dirt's dug out. Let me take you down here and show you what I've got on this end. You can see once again, I'm gonna kick the water in right here. The pipe's gonna run down. Once I dig all that dirt and get all that water out with that pump and bust that PVC line, and then run the new line over to here. I'm gonna kick it in right here, guys. I've removed the pipes out of that trench all the way down. So now what am I gonna do? Well, I'm actually gonna take out a little bit more dirt all the way down so we get that full 20 inches, almost 18 to 20 inches almost. Here this water line is, in some places 18, in some places 20. But we're gonna go ahead and get that 20 inches and slide that off of there. Now that the pipes are out of the ground, you can see here they are, okay? And it's just good to remove all this stuff so in the future there's no confusion. And remember, if this video was helpful in any way, go ahead and like it, subscribe to the channel if you like home improvement videos, and I will see you next time.